Ukrainian troops are watching and waiting, saying they are preparing for a fight. ABC.
On to the story now that Beyond has been closely tracking. Tensions are yet again simmering in West Asia. It started after Yemen's Houthi rebel group conducted a drone attack in Abu Dhabi. The attack set off explosions in fuel trucks near the airport. 3 people were killed and 6 others injured.
The risk of a conflict is real.
This is an extremely dangerous situation. We're now at a stage where Russia could at any point launch an attack.
We've been talking about 3 global hotspots in particular so far in 2022. Number 1, of course, Russia, which has some 100,000 troops massed on its border with Ukraine right now, and Western officials fear an invasion could be imminent in the early months of this year. Number 2, China and Taiwan. I said on the newscast live stream on Wednesday that after the Beijing Olympics wrap up in February, all bets are off the table. Perhaps the communist regime in Beijing is thinking of accelerating its plans to bring Taiwan back under its control now that there is weak leadership in Washington, D.C. So that's definitely a major issue on the geostrategic front that we are following right now. And of course, number 3, the Iranian regime, its nuclear program, and the possibility in the not so distant future of a regional war involving Iran and its proxies and Israel.
First of all, the Bible doesn't mention Iran. This is a very modern name to an ancient area called in the Bible Persia. Persia is in the scriptures. In fact, the most important portion that everybody is dealing with Persia in it is Ezekiel chapter 38, the famous war called Gog and Magog. And Persia is definitely part of a coalition that is going to come against the land of Israel, but only when Israel is safe, secure, and prosperous, which is not something we could say about ourselves 50 years ago, 60 years ago, or 70 years ago. I believe we're in a time, we've never been more prosperous, we've never been stronger than we are right now. And across the border, although it's Syria, if you listen carefully, you might hear some Farsi spoken. So I believe that, speaking of Persia, speaking of the ancient names of Turkey, ancient names of even Russia, I believe all of the players are right here beyond this fence. And we are definitely having the stage set and ready for a very significant biblical event that is to come.
There is one persistent thorn in the side of the United States, of the West, of the free world that has been rather quiet by their standards as of late, but certainly has not gone away, and that is North Korea. Kim Jong-un's regime reared its head once again this week on Wednesday, January 5th, conducting a ballistic missile test, firing the missile off its east coast into the Sea of Japan and putting the world on notice once again. Hey, since 2012, when Kim Jong-un came to power in the North, they have conducted 6 nuclear tests and some 62 ballistic missile tests. Kim Jong-un reportedly has anywhere between 12 and 60, according to some estimates, nuclear weapons at his disposal. Do they have the intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs, to deliver those nuclear weapons to, say, the west coast of the United States? God forbid.
Tonga volcano erupts again. Another large eruption has been detected at the Tonga volcano, a Darwin-based monitoring station said Monday, 3 days after a first eruption triggered tsunami waves around the Pacific. The latest eruption was detected at 10:10 p.m. Sunday or 3:10 a.m. in Manila, Monday.
A magnitude 6.4 offshore earthquake occurred on the east coast of Kyushu. The epicenter was located about 24 kilometers off Saikim.
待って、聞いてないぞ。聞いてない。